Geeks in Malaysia.
Hello and welcome to a very exciting and another new edition of Geeks in Malaysia. I'm Amelia Chen.
I am Nick Dorian.
And I am Kyril Mbaha, and today joining us on the interwebs for the, I think, very first time. Am I not correct? I'm correct. Yes?
Yes.
First time.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Mr. Justin the Wong.
Ooh,
that's
yay!
me. And our first guest of 2021.
Exactly.
Ooh, yes. Privilege is mine.
Yes. Yes. Justin is our dear friend who all of us have known for quite a long time, and very glad to have him on the show. Today he is here representing.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I started KiniDia, a local movie streaming platform.
Hey.
Yes.
Before we get to that, let's find out a little bit, because you said, like, we've all known each other for a while, so let's find out how we all know each other. Starting with Miss Amelia Chen.
I have no idea. I cannot remember.
What?
Oh,
I
man.
never remember these things. How do
Justin,
when
do you
we-
remember?
when?
I think I met Kai first before I met you.
Did we meet through Kai?
On the set of Relationship Status, I think? Was it?
Oh, really? I thought you guys had met in theater and shit.
Did we?
I knew
That could
Nick
be a
from
possibility also.
Sorry, Justin, could you aim the mic, angle the mic more towards you? It's more towards your shoulder right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I met Nick on through theater, the theater circles. Did we?
For the life of me, with theater people, I can never remember how we met. It's just we met. How? Yeah, but
I remember how I met Justin. Lost and Found.
Also theater, yes.
Yes. But I know which play.
Yes.
No, but I don't think I worked with Justin. I don't think we worked before together.
No, we have
No.
not done anything together. But
Not even in film?
no, probably just most likely when I was doing behind the scenes for Relationship Status. I think that's when I met.
I think that is when you guys met.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
I think that's where we met. Yeah.
Though I do feel closer to you from the theater side of things than I do on the film side.
right?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't. For me, maybe it's because I don't work with you as much in film. But every time I think of you, I think of theater.
that which has no start has no end, so our friendship is infinite. Right? Let's keep it at that.
Wow.
Well done, Justin.
Well done. Well done.
So, with the history out of the way, the weird history that no one can remember.
It's amalgamous.
So, as Justin said, he started a streaming service named KiniDia. But before that, what kind of stuff do you do, Justin?
What do I do? Okay.
Or have done, or will do?
So, okay, well, we talked about theater. I dabbled in theater back in the day. Met a lot of good friends, very good friends, and it was fun. I had some fun. About my day job, my real background was digital marketing. That's what I did when the sun is up. On the side, I do some writing. I'm trying to get some movies up. So that's pretty much my bread and butter for the past since I graduated digital marketing. So this thing that I started came up just towards the end of last year. So that's
And KiniDia wasn't originally a streaming site, correct?
yes, correct. Yeah. So
What was it trying to be before?
okay, all right. So KiniDia started it like just about three or 4 years ago, and what it was a kind of a I tried to model it after BuzzFeed. That was the idea. Yeah. So it is the data-backed viral video, so to speak, of crudely speaking, of a viral content machine. And then after a while, it became the situation was that a viral video generating machine has less and less value, because nowadays viral videos can come from anywhere, and therefore you don't need to follow a specific page or anything to get more of it, because it really can come from anywhere. So there's no kind of loyalty or following anymore.
I mean, unless you become like a content farm, like all these stupid 5-minute crafts.
yeah.
But let's not go there.
Let's not go there. Yeah. So this is what I pivoted to, but not because the viral thing wasn't working out. No, but because I saw an opportunity. Yeah. That's.
But before that as well, like after the viral thing, you were doing some almost like a talk show as well.
I did. I was bored, and I did like a talk show kind of thing, speaking with the interesting people that I've met, that I know, starting with people I have access to, and that was fun. That was fun. I may continue that if the circumstances are right now. I may want to continue that, but for now.
Where did the seed first get planted for the idea of KiniDia?
Oh, okay. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Sometime in the middle of last year, I noticed a couple of things. Right, number one, I was looking at firstly I was like, okay, it's been super long since I stepped into the cinemas. Then I'm like, okay, can't even go there. Well, what is even releasing that year? I mean, 2020. And then I noticed, oh, okay, so how these movies are responding to the pandemic is two ways, right? Either they push back the release dates, or they go straight to streaming, right? Which is what Warner Brothers eventually did with HBO Max, right? And then I thought, okay. Then I noticed the second thing, which is, okay, what's Malaysian studios doing instead, right?
Absolutely nothing.
The delay.
Guys, you might need to tune into the YouTube video to see all our reactions.
Right. So like, okay, they're delaying their release date for sure, but you know what?
Sorry.
Right. So okay, if they want to go straight to streaming, okay, what options do they have? Okay, Astro first. All right, fine, fair enough. They got Astro first, and then I thought, okay, even in pre-pandemic times, what is the life cycle of a Malaysian movie? Right. After the cinema release, I know, right, Amelia?
All these
2 weeks and change.
all these jaded like local film individuals like
Right.
doing all these snorts and noises in the background.
What's the lifespan?
So-
48 hours after the premiere. Fucking,
Okay.
No,
Anyway,
right.
let's
unless you're Ombak fucking Rindu.
Yeah.
again not going there. Let Justin finish his story.
Yeah. So, so what's the life cycle of a Malaysian movie, right? You have your cinema release, and after that, where does it go? Maybe it gets picked up by Astro first. Maybe it gets picked up by iFlix. But what about the others? Where do they go, right? And even then, if they do get picked up by these two guys, like it's only for a certain period of time, a year, 2 years, for example. It's not forever. So where else would they go? Because there is no DVD market anymore. So yeah. So honestly, it became to a point where, like, even if the movie is just 2-3 years old, for people, the only way for people to catch it was to wait for pirates to put it up on YouTube and Facebook.
Or I mean, for people like me, like it's like, or people like us, because we are in the industry, we just go to our friends and go like, "Hey, bro, you got a copy of your video or not? I just want to watch it again. Can I come and can you just show it to me, please?"
But for people without that privilege,
Yeah, like macam,
Right? Yeah. So if you don't have the producer on line 2, you have to wait for so and so to put it up on. Yeah, I discovered like Facebook groups and Telegram groups where they pirate the shit out of it. I didn't download anything. I did not. I just saw the links and like, oh my god, yeah. So
But there is a market. So there is a market for Malaysian movies.
yes,
For the older films.
no, even those are just a few years old. Just 3 to 5 years old. They would put it up. Someone will rip it, upload it on, and then they put it up on Google Drive or something, and then they post the links on Telegram groups and things like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, and those that don't get fortunate enough to be sold to like places like Netflix
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
or iMovie or iFlix
iFlix.
or
iFlix.
you.
Exactly. You know.
Oh, but iFlix is a whole other ball of worms at the moment.
A ball of worms.
Really?
Yeah, it's a ball
A
of worms.
ball of worms.
Okay, I don't.
Yeah. They sell it in
No,
balls
like-
now. Yeah.
Yeah, did you hear about what happened with them in Daulat?
I heard about that, but I hear they got paid eventually. So I hear.
I thought they're still asking for payment.
Oh, okay.
I
Sure.
think they haven't got paid in full.
Because iFlix got sold to Tencent and blah,
Tencent.
blah, blah, blah. Mhm.
Okay.
Still, I'm like,
I gotta
Jesus.
check my sources on that.
So it's interesting how, during the pandemic, which we're still in, everyone picked up something new to do. Like I started gardening. Nick and his wife are cooking food.
Yeah.
Amelia is doing jack all.
Amelia is pumping up her crafts to 11.
What? No. What have I done?
Well, during the pandemic, you were doing
Every
art,
week you're
you were
doing something, my dear. Like
Tickling.
last week you had your baggie of herbal smokable products. And not those kind of herbal smokable
It was
products.
not Mary
actual
Jane.
herbs
It
you
was
can buy.
actual herbs,
literal like lavender.
like lavender.
Yeah, she got the herb. You hear that, Sag? Amelia is smoking potpourri now.
Potpourri!
It's hip, motherfucker.
Smoking potpourri.
Yes.
No, I'm serious. It was like licorice root, damiana, and like lavender.
And-
like serious,
and how's
and
it taste?
mugwort.
How's it taste?
I'm still perfecting the formula. I'm still waiting for my red raspberry leaves and my blackberry leaves and like stuff.
And your tobacco leaves.
No tobacco. No tobacco.
At all?
It is it's a mulane.
We'll see.
It's mulane and damiana based right now.
But yeah, like, you decided to just, fuck it, I'm going to build my Netflix.
Yeah, he decided to go build Malaysian local movie Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're printing it up more than it actually is. I mean, what I did was, I did not code it from scratch. What I did was, I heavily customized the existing tech, and I just assemble it together. It's like Frankenstein, but more presentable. So,
And how big is your team, Justin?
yes, my team has me, myself, and I. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, bro, it is pretty impressive. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
So the website is KiniDia.com, KiniDia.com.
And for our non-Malaysian listeners who don't know Malay, would you like to explain what KiniDia means?
Oh, okay. So the silly meaning that I tried to put in a name. Okay, so
We hear.
like so that phrase KiniDia, like, oh, here it is, here you go, and then
Uh-huh.
at Kini at the back, so it's kind of like an amalgamation of these two phrases. Right, so
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And how long did it take to, build it?
How long did I think I hold up. I mean, I'm holed up anyway. I mean, it's the pandemic, right? So just about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah. 2 weeks. And after I beta launched it on December, I added more, I like tweaked it even more along the way. So yeah.
Now, a question that I have, especially for the older films, how do you go through the rights and permissions to put it up on KiniDia? Is it a trouble or?
Exactly, since you don't have a sales representative or marketing team.
Yeah.
Or...
I do. Me, myself, and so what I did was I reached out to all the studios that made these Malaysian films for the past several years, and I made a list and I checked it twice, and I just
Found out who's naughty and nice.
yeah, I found out who was nice, and I cold called them straight away, and and just like march to their door, and I just track them down. And it's funny because a lot of these studios like they fold. They're not in their offices anymore. Like not because of the pandemic, but because they make one movie and then they kind of disappear. So
Yes.
I learned that fascinating thing. So to answer your question, so I went to them, and then like I made a deal with them, and then I have a contract put out, signed, and yeah, that's how it's done.
And has
You make it sound so simple.
yeah, right? It all sounds extreme. Like anybody could do it at this point.
No, they can't because they're not you.
Yes.
I mean, if
The
you
Wong.
think about it, anyone can learn to make a wagyu steak. Anyone can learn to like make a sculpture. You just gotta I don't know, learn, I guess. So so I'm not special. I'm not that special.
I mean, he
I'm
does
little
have a
special.
marketing.
That's what special people say.
Yes.
He does have a marketing background. So
Yeah.
Soon enough, when Justin becomes like a multimillionaire because of KiniDia, that's exactly what he's going to say. I'm not
He's
special.
like, I don't see it as a
can
big
do
deal.
it.
Like anyone can do this. What's the problem? Anyone can, go to the moon.
Okay, well,
Elon Musk.
Elon has problems, bro. But
yeah. Do you know about his son's name? That the whole thing about
God.
the son's name.
He can't even
Didn't he have to
pronounce
change it because the government was like, "Fuck this."
It's not Unicode.
Yeah, because it's code, and they're like, you have to give a pronounceable name, but at least just for the public.
Like, can you imagine on his birth certificate? On his birth certificate, it's that.
Fuck that. Can you imagine him at a roadblock?
Oh God.
God,
But do you know how it's pronounced though? Because the people
Go on, then.
the people actually they cracked the puzzle of what those
And
symbols
it's
mean.
pronounced John.
Kyle. It's pronounced Kyle.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Mother.
Yeah. Look it up.
We have a word for that in Malaysia. It's called poyo.
Oh, you
Poyo.
But, okay,
Yeah.
going back to KiniDia, another question that I asked, because I think this is inevitable.
Yep.
Has Finas done anything? Like, has they contacted you or like given
No.
you any shit or nothing yet?
No, nothing yet. And I thought about that. So what I did was, what I have to do anyway, to apply for a Finas distribution license,
Uh-huh.
and I got
Okay.
the license. Just
Oh wow.
Okay,
I did. Yeah,
so it's legal.
it's legal. Yeah, yeah. I got the
Was it hard?
Justin,
No, I
what
just
you're telling us is that by yourself in your room, you got all the coding done, you got all the rights for these movies, and you got legal, licenses,
Distribution licenses.
distribution license from your room in your house during the pandemic.
Plus, I had to for some of these studios, I couldn't reach out to them because their phone numbers is the list of phone numbers outdated or whatever. So I marched to their last known address, and that's how I got to some of them.
Oh my
And-
God.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
So no, it's outside of my room as well. And for my Finas license, I need to go to the Finas HQ next to Zunogara to apply and pick up my documents. So I had to go there twice. Yeah. So
Sorry, you guys continue. My mom's calling.
Oh.
Okay, no, it's
You guys.
So
Yeah.
I'm actually well done. I mean, for getting
Yeah.
Finas' approval.
Yeah,
I
like
thought that
he makes it sound so
Roll
easy.
bucket away. Yeah. And didn't Finas also say it was really tricky to set up a sort of streaming service for local films at one
Did
point?
they? Did they?
did they?
I mean,
I
didn't
don't think
they?
so,
feel-
lah.
No. Okay, maybe that's my imagination, but I'm like,
Okay. I mean, there are a few hurdles, technological hurdles, but I managed to find like all these prepackaged solutions that like parts of the whole that didn't exist just 2 years ago. Yeah. So only now it's possible for someone with my skill level to be able to assemble and modify. So like for example, the cloud hosting and the the payment gateways and things like that. So so yeah.
Now, in terms of your library of films, like for people that, of course, maybe hearing this for the first time, you've got a huge selection of both old classic films as well as modern films as well, correct?
I wouldn't say huge.
No,
It's,
no offense,
I mean-
Justin. I wouldn't say huge either. like
A sizable amount.
it's,
a selection.
it's a decent start. I got
And some of them are pretty obscure too.
Yes,
Yeah.
which I really wanted to touch on because some of the choices. Do you have a curation like process or for the films that you are uploading onto KiniDia?
the way I curated it was firstly I'm gonna stay away from the big guns because it's the big ones are already on Astro First and iFlix and things like that. So so no point. Other than that is whatever I can get my hands on. I mean, and so I just knocked on their doors and asked. Yeah, that's how I curated it. Yes, and nothing older than 2000. Nothing older than 2000. Yeah.
Oh, not the 90s?
No, 90s. Oh man, 90s. See, I had a couple of instances where like the studios would be like, yes, we'd love to put it on KiniDia. Do you have a Betamax machine?
Oh my god!
OMG.
Oh shit!
So I'm like,
Ooh.
I'll get
Although you can go to Finas and get the whatever the fuck. I think they have a service for that. Because I'm guessing they still have the equipment.
I heard about that. Yeah, I'll look into that as soon as we can drive on the roads and stuff.
Yeah.
My god, Betamax, Jesus!
But that would be amazing. Because I think one of the main hurdles of people watching Malaysian movies, especially locals, because we know about all these movies, is that where do we watch them?
Right.
Like, where do you get access to them?
And not even that, even international audiences at this point, like people all over the world who obviously can't access things like iFlix or Astro First or shit like that if you're like in the US. This is a huge avenue to actually see our local films.
Yep.
I'm actually looking through the list of movies right now. Because there's there's a bunch of films that are like, known cinema films that maybe people are like, oh shit, I haven't seen that in a while. And then there's like some
Super obscure, like
obscure films, and then like indie films that you might not have even seen, like
or heard of.
Emperor.
I know, right?
I don't think Emperor and Kinks in
Oh my
Malaysia got a
God.
cinema release even.
No, it was at that time it was like indie like cinema sort of things and screenings.
Yeah,
and stuff.
you usually go to like one of those indie screenings and check those out.
Yeah.
Like who's ever out of our circle has ever heard of Emperor? I love Adrian to death. I
And
love
Amelia,
Julia.
you're in Kinks, aren't you?
Yes, I
Yeah.
am.
You are in kids.
And you play A?
Prostitute. Let me tell you, wearing skimpy clothes and standing in the middle of Kampong Baru in the morning is not the best experience. Me and every other Malaysian girl there who was in the skimpy clothes were like, "Can we get this done, please? Can we please get this done? Because I don't get lynched. Like, can we please get this done now?"
Wow, Kampong Baru? Damn.
In the middle of Kampong Baru in skimpy outfits, I was like, no.
But on top of all the other films that are on KiniDia, another big reason why we have you on the pod as well is that somebody here also has his films on KiniDia now as well.
Who?
I don't know who.
Oh,
You, Nick Dorian,
I
you have
will-
movies on KiniDia?
Ha! I wish I had a movie.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
You appear in Chua, Kickflip.
Yeah.
Wait, you were away during relationship status,
No,
right?
no. I was in relationship status as well. Remember, I came out of the bathroom.
Yes. You with Bucky, that's right.
Yeah. But yes,
Well,
Cairo
there you go. Yeah,
Emma.
Nick has like 3 films on KiniDia. So if you want to see his superb mute acting skills,
No, Cairo M. Baha now has his entire collection on KiniDia, minus one film which disappointed our big fan Sarge. So if you'd like to watch his films, please head to KiniDia.com. I mean, head to KiniDia.com anyway, but Kai's films
Yes.
are all there as well.
yeah.
so all the indie flicks that I did are all on KiniDia. Cheap and relationship status are free, and Chua and Kickflip out there for the low price of 9 ringgit 90, which I calculate is about
230.
230, 245, $2.30, $2.45 in US dollars.
And for our Singapore fans, like what, 350?
I guess
Yeah.
350.
It's-
That ain't
It's
even
monopoly
a drink.
money, guys.
350. It's only
Mineral
350.
water costs more than my movies. So please have a look.
And for those of you in Singapore who have asked to watch Kai's films here, there you go. Finally, an avenue.
I am very, very, very happy to put on Kai's films. He's the first person that I asked.
Thank you so much.
And and I got Julianne's films through you as well. So thanks for that.
Oh,
Yeah, and yeah, I was scrubbing the King's video when I received the file. I'm like, is that Amelia?
and then you messaged me and it was like, yeah. Oh God.
I mean,
It was an interesting movie to make. Let's just put it that way.
So if you'd like to see all three of us act at some point, find these films.
There you go. Wait, Justin, do you? Oh no, I cut you out of Kickflip. I'm sorry.
you cut me out kickflip, Kai.
Oh,
Oh,
Justin actually had a scene in Kickflip.
you cut Justin out of Kickflip, and he's still putting
I
your
know.
movies onto his website.
No,
that tells you Justin and his heart.
we put him through all that trouble of wearing a reflective vest and acting like a security guard, and he didn't get to show up.
What?
I'm sorry.
Can you divulge in what the scene was? What happened?
There's a scene where basically after might give spoilers. There's a scene where basically my character's like fucking pissed
Angry,
off,
yeah.
and he's like, "Fuck it, I want to go skate on the middle of the street." And security guards are like, "No, you can't skate here," and just loses his temper. It's a big like argument until security guards like, "It's my job," and finally he walks away. And like the scene before it already showed the frustration. Like that scene that you were cut out of, I'm sorry, Justin, was more to show what do you call it? The thing that happens to skateboarders all the time when skating publicly. And sometimes it's fucking dumb, because the guy's skating on the road and the security guard's like, "You're skating on the road in front of this office that I'm guarding, so you can't skate here." Shit like that happens quite a bit. Not as bad as in America, where they will literally arrest you and put a chokehold on you
Oh man.
for just skating down a public street, because in certain states, it's like skateboarding is 100% illegal, unless it's in designated spots. So so when we cut the film together, like the film was overrunning, one, but also the sense of that was already like, you already saw that aspect of what it's like skateboarding just in general public space when the security guard's bugging the kid earlier in the movie in the car park. So it wasn't really necessary. Unfortunately it had to be cut out.
That's okay. I'm waiting for the bonus director's cut.
The 4-hour bonus director.
Oh, the director's cut is boring. You don't want to see the director's cut.
Oh man! Hey, I got to tell you, Kai, how you described to us at a later point after we saw the preview, right? How you describe how you originally wanted to shoot the ending of how Joe is trying to do the kickflip while the credits go up.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert. I love that imagery, man. I wish you did that instead. Really, really, I loved it. So, but
Yeah, if we had time and money, we could. We're submitting it to some, what do you call it, festivals right now, and then people ask me like, "What's the budget in USD?" And I calculated, and I'm like, "Wow, that's cheap."
What is the budget in USD? $500?
No, not $500, but it's under 10 grand.
600. I mean, decent. I mean, the 10 grand.
It was something like 7 or 8 grand. I was like, really? Wow.
So coming back to KiniDia, right now you've got films. Is there any like sign in the future to perhaps expand it to TV shows as well?
Yes. I do want to get to a point where I can put in TV shows in there so that I can, provide more content to audiences. But before that, what I have in my pipeline is stage plays, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh,
You heard it here first on Geeks in Malaysia.
Oh,
yes!
exclusive.
That because I got approached by two different parties regarding, hey, would you want to put up recordings of of stage plays? And I'm like, sure, yeah. I mean,
I think one of us has a recording of her stage play right here.
oh, do we
This
now?
virtual
Well,
room.
I mean, you've also held on to the raw footage of one that you've done like don't know how many years ago.
But you have the cut.
What? I don't have the cut.
I passed you the cut.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
I did.
God.
No,
I cut the whole thing. I sent it to you, and then the first what?
you didn't. Never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
I wonder.
that's
I wonder.
pretty
If, I wonder if KLPack will let us put up Lost and Found because I've still got that too.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
It's in standard def because and at the time that we put that play out, I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm using all these CF cards for HD.
Oh, old school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No, and especially that was back when I had a 5D Mark II, so the maximum recording limit was 15 minutes.
Oh man!
There's no way we could have shot the play with 15 minutes at a time.
Oh man! Mysterious.
But yeah,
Second.
I do have that play.
Oh,
So you heard it here first. Stage plays and perhaps TV shows as well.
Nice. What about a KiniDia original?
KiniDia original. Oh, okay. That would be a dream to do an original. Right? I gotta say that. All right, but it needs to make sense for KiniDia to do that because I gotta weigh the costs of making an original versus how else can we use this money? Can we use that money to buy something existing instead? Or an adaptation or a dub or something like that, So, like business me is like talking to artist me, like you guys kind of make sense, guys. Like, oh man, I want to do an original, but so, but yeah, yes, that would be a dream for now.
What about short films?
Short films. I don't want to put up short films individually for now because number one, there's already VidC for that. There's already- yeah. And number two, it's harder to monetize because of its short form format. So, but what I will do is to accept short films in the form of an anthology. So if they amount to like 80, 90 minutes, then it can be like a feature piece. Yeah.
Now, I think whoever's listening, I mean, yes, it was easy to set up in like 2 weeks, build everything,
2
but
weeks. You said that's all up in 2 weeks.
The beta version was done in 2 weeks. Yes.
funding.
Overachiever.
Now, is this all self-funded or did you manage to get some help with it?
Yeah, it's all self-funded, and the technologies that I had to use, some of it is a paper use or on a pay per user basis, so it wasn't that much upfront to begin with, and the rest of it was it was just me and my time.
Wow,
Yeah.
You heard it here. It really is a one-person job. Well done, Justin.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
you still have your day job, do you?
I actually left my day job 4 years ago, so I've been self-employed
So you-
ever since. Yeah.
Okay.
So now, yeah. So I've had clients for my digital marketing stuff, and because the pandemic affected them, and therefore it affected me. So I'm like, I got time on my hands. So I just did it. I just did it. It's really not as hard as it sounds because number one, it's not an app. I decided that I don't need an app just yet. Because it's much easier for people to just click a link and it shows up rather than to ask people to install yet another app on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So because of that, because it's essentially just a web page, and therefore not as difficult to develop as an app.
But would you consider, like, 5 years down the line, perhaps developing an app?
Yes, if it means convenience, for example, smart TVs. Smart TVs is, it's harder to open up web pages on smart TVs. So if we if we want to cross that bridge over to that platform, and then yes, we're going to need an app for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to ask, on behalf of, what do you call it, Malaysian filmmakers, what do you call it? In the future, do you have any plans for Malay films in other languages? Because those are also ones that have been underrepresented, like films in Chinese and Tamil Hindi.
Yes. I do want to put in Malaysian-made films, which are vernacular films, Mandarin films, and Tamil films. I do want to put them there because they're still Malaysian films. But I need to plan that properly first, because if I want to put them in the free section, I need to ensure that there are advertisers in those languages first. Yeah, otherwise it doesn't make sense to put them out there. That will be. I want that to be in the pipeline. I want to serve that to serve the underserved. But I'll have to look into it first.
Cool.
Now, for filmmakers who want to put their stuff up on KiniDia, I most important question is, they will get some sort of payment from this, right?
Yes, for sure.
As compared to some other streaming services.
What, you mean YouTube? What?
Well,
You can still monetize YouTube.
yeah, but there is some monetization for even the free ones. They will get something back. It's not going to be like a totally free thing if they want to put it up there, right?
What? No, yeah. I mean, it's all. I'm not getting these movies for absolutely free. There's a deal that I struck for each and every studio and filmmaker. So they are all compensated in their own way. So, yeah.
If you're a filmmaker out there and you're hearing this by some strange reason, listening to our podcast, there you go.
Strange reason, excuse me?
I don't know. I don't know. I still think that we only have 3 or 4 listeners.
And that's the thing, because what do you call it? Like, as you've heard here first, he's the only guy that's doing this. So
Yeah.
he's not that difficult to contact.
Yes.
Although in your website, I can't find the contact section.
Oh God.
What?
What do you mean?
Oh, there it is.
It's there. It's there.
You may want to increase the what do you call it? The
Font
dual
size?
language. No, the dual languages.
Oh.
Well,
It gets.
I mean, his target market right now is a lot of the Malay market. So
it is. Yes.
But yeah. Okay. I gotta say though, I mean, this is a pet peeve of websites nowadays in general. The layouts that are hip these days. I don't know. I have a. It's all great with the big images and HTML5 and the resizes, but I maybe I'm just old school. I miss columns.
that's a blog, though. That's a blog.
I miss
Isn't it?
column
Yeah.
layouts. That's it.
You
Do I
missed the
still remember the
newspaper. Is
code
that what
for the HTML code for columns?
Fine, bro. Because on the phone,
No,
it's a big column.
what are the
H1. We need
things-
columns. Close H1.
Oh my God.
There we
Jesus
go.
Christ.
For KiniDia, what were the major problems that you faced? Were there any? I'm sure there were, but the major ones.
Firstly, yes. Well, when I first started out, getting the content together, the hurdle of getting those more recent titles or more popular titles, they won't give me the light of day. They want the kind of money that Netflix will pay if they buy over it. But but as we know, Netflix only does that for a few titles. So and therefore I but I will serve the slightly older titles and indie titles for now, which is still fine because I'm still achieving what I'm trying to achieve, which is to bridge a gap and serve the underserved. And so yeah, what I want to do is to eventually slowly expand the library. Yeah,
I think this is a great thing you're doing for the industry, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
thank you. I
Yeah,
hope so.
seriously.
I hope
Because
so.
especially now with the fact that everyone needs to stream.
Yeah.
And even like for myself, who I mainly use Netflix, YouTube, and Plex. For my own stuff, and Plex has a library of stuff to watch for free as well. But then now is because when you're on the big streaming sites, Apple TV as well, and all that stuff, you are. It's the more common stuff, like even the indie stuff is the big indie stuff that got
Yeah.
noticed by festivals and stuff
The
like
big
that.
indie stuff.
Yeah, and all the titles, it depends on what licenses they have and blah 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 blah. So then, even for me, I've started going to other streaming sites like Popcorn Flicks, which I find amazing.
Ah.
Simply because they have all 6 seasons of Third Rock from the Sun,
Oh man.
which is awesome. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of weird movies on that, and a bunch of other sites I've been checking out. And then now there's, for Malaysia as well. Like, I think the main ones are View, iFlix. Would you call Astro First a streaming site?
Yeah.
No, Astro Go.
Astro First, yes.
Astro First.
Can you
Oh,
stream
okay.
Astro First without an Astro account?
Oh, wait a minute. You're right.
Astro
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but I mean,
Astro Go.
Astro Go, you still need an Astro account for that, don't you?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
Yeah.
it's still Astro, I think Media Prima had Tonton last time. I don't know if it's still
Oh
around.
my god, yeah, Tonton.
I think they've pretty much like if they screen it and then a few days later they just put it on the YouTube channel now.
Yeah.
I believe Tonton is now in cahoots with iQIYI. So RTM's TV shows are now streamed on the iQIYI platform. That's a Chinese platform, IQIYI.
Oh.
Yeah.
RTM streaming on a Chinese platform?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
is interesting.
IQIY, you said?
IQ.
and now I'm like, wait, so can I finally see my old TV shows that I made?
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that's yet another mainland China player
Oh.
entering the space as well. But
Ooh. Gerak Khas, the finale.
Oh my god.
special.
Wow.
Actually, the easiest way for me to see if they have anything, there's one show I did back in the day. Oh, is that crunchy stuff?
Ooh, crunchy,
Yeah.
crunchy. Because we're all going on this website now.
Yes.
Damn it, they don't have it either.
What?
I've been looking everywhere because even Media Prima, they put up all their old dramas and stuff, right?
Yeah.
They did not put up Ampang Medical.
Oh my god. Medical. Holy shit.
Bang, man.
But
I forgot about that.
the episode of Ghost season 2 that I directed, that you were in, Nick,
Yep.
that is up.
Where?
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'll send you the link right now.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yes. Did you die in that episode?
Yeah. Remember
I love it.
I was strangled
Yeah, you died.
and you had to figure
Yes.
out how to lift me up?
Oh boy!
Oh shit.
Whoa!
What was that me?
Sorry.
What?
That's YouTube auto playing
Oh.
my showreel.
No, because like it's like yeah, it auto like
There it
I clicked on something and it auto played and she and I was like no wait no.
I'm putting it in the chat of Zencastr.
Okay. Oh
Anyone else
shit.
as well? Who
Oh,
needs to see it? But yes,
Oh. No,
those two.
but then
Episode 4.
no, but then they won't be able to click it, right?
Oh no, this is for us.
This is for
Yeah.
us. But you guys
For
can just look at
people
it.
for people in the rest of who are outside of this pod, if you go to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Kaimano, KHAIMANO, and scroll down to directing playlists, and you'll find it right there.
Oh shit. Oh my
Yes.
god. Yep.
So much
Oh my god,
privilege.
it's
And that
Oh,
was,
my three.
I think, the second time I met you, Nick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because for those who
'Cause-
don't know, I started off as a Kai M. Baha fan.
the origins of Nick.
All these old faces.
Starring Cheryl Samad.
Oh my god.
All these old faces.
But yes,
There was actually a scene for that episode that was supposed to feature, I think, Douglas Lim and someone else.
uh-huh.
as two jackasses, jackass movie execs.
Oh my god.
And unfortunately, yeah, it got cut on the final draft for shooting.
Oh.
I think because another room was too expensive. I don't know. It's like, we've run out of rooms. You can only shoot in these many rooms, and that's it.
This is what it's like shooting a TV show in Malaysia, kids.
Oh, yes.
Oh boy.
I can give you 2 rooms.
Okay. Sure.
But yes, so
So yeah, coming back to KiniDia, which is the main topic
Yes.
at hand. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought you were going to say something, you jackass.
I was like, bring it back, and then
I was
you.
trying to steer it back to KiniDia, but I realized that I think you've answered all the questions about KiniDia, apart from the fact
Actually, no, because I have a question about this big banner on your site. Shut.
Oh yes, shut. Okay.
How did that come about?
Okay. So the story.
And what is it, and what's going on with it?
Okay.
And which movie is it? I can't.
Syndicate.
Oh, there it is. Syndicate.
Syndicate.
There
Right.
you go.
Okay. So Syndicate is an action movie that's produced by Dini Dalila, and who she is she also happens to run an NGO named Shut at the same time. So in fact, she produced this movie in order to raise awareness about the issues of the human trafficking and so on and so forth. So when I met up with her, and she was telling me like stories of horror stories of these people who are either like refugees or like tricked into free labor and things like that. It's really bad. So okay. So and the thing is like all proceeds of that movie go to her anyway. So it's not there's no change of arrangement if I wanna put whatever Syndicate makes straight into Shut, because she is the one who runs Shut. So I put a little banner there, for people who want to like help out in that way. So the money will go into helping Shut to manage this whole human trafficking thing. Like because they run like a hotline. So if anyone sees anything, they can just report it through that phone number.
Nice.
And yeah, so that's the expenses to operate that.
Nice.
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 Now, in terms of like advertisers and sponsorship and whatnot, how, if anybody is listening to this podcast who wants to do that, how would they go about it? Just go to the website?
Email me at hello@kinidia.com. That's hello@kinidia.com.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so what? Just random. What, Justin, are your top 3 recommendations for the movies on your website on KiniDia?
Oh, okay.
Part of me is, yeah.
I mean, it's that's
Yeah, part of me goes, you don't have to do that, but listen, like the obvious, but
I mean, like no, I mean, even aside from that, I mean, like I shouldn't play favoritisms because I run the whole platform and everything is equally.
love all your children.
Yeah.
How diplomatic of you.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm serious. There's like, I was
Can you
thinking
imagine?
about-
He's like, "Oh, don't watch this movie. It sucks."
no, it's real. Once you fill shoes like these, you got to think about what you can't say anymore. I'm serious. I'm serious. Like the CEO of Netflix will not be like, "Oh, that shit. Don't watch this."
No, but there's a market for everything.
Exactly. Yeah. But I will say, the films that did get critical acclaim from third-party reviewers is Kickflip and Nota. So yeah, try that. Start with that.
Yeah.
I'm actually really curious about these 2 movies that came out in 2017, Syndicate and Kamar Seksa. I'm like, I did not even see these posters in the cinema.
Did they even come out in cinemas?
Yeah, it's just Deepawagam.
Yes, they did. And
Because I remember seeing the poster for Garang, MOX, Nota, I didn't even see the poster for Spiral actually in the cinema.
Yeah, actually, I like when I saw this on the website a few weeks ago. I was like, wait, what? When was this? What was this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Peter Davis, this is an old movie. Ben Pfeiffer, this is an old movie.
Yeah. So that's the other thing, right? Even if they do appear in the cinemas, like how many cinemas and for how long, and did it appear
At what times?
at the same time Avengers came out, so it's all these things, that add up to the problems of non-visibility.
I get you. Okay, so yes, for all of you that are listening, please check out KiniDia.com, KiniDia. Not just to check out my movies, although 4 of my movies are there, so fucking check it out. But also because there's a whole bunch of Malaysian films. A lot of them, may have passed you by when they came out. And for those overseas, you may just want to check out some Malaysian cinema.
Yeah.
And
Not all of it is
there's-
about Rindu.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Not all of it is Andan Sempit.
Well,
And what do you call it? Like, before we end, I do want to ask one thing because, like as we've seen in this interview, you do a lot of stuff, Justin, right? You've done digital marketing, you've acted, you write, you've been trying to produce movies, you got this website. So what was this about? In the chat, I'm just going to share this one video, and I'd like all of you to watch it and tell me if you can figure out what the hell is going on.
What?
Hang on.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
I haven't posted it
Boy.
yet.
No, but like we're all like, wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Because
she told me she was
I'm
18,
curious.
guys.
But while he figures that out, what
Oh,
can
no,
we?
here you go. Here you go. Okay. Now, also, I want you guys to open this, and Justin, I want you to tell me like what endeavor was this at the time?
Justin
Oh my
Wong
God.
returns.
Oh my god!
Okay. I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch
When
it. All
the
right.
world is
So,
in turmoil.
When the world needs a hero.
It's an explosion.
you did your research.
Holy shit!
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
What were you trying to achieve at that period of your life, Justin?
Okay. Okay. This was when 2009. Yeah.
It says January 31st, 2009.
It was the
2009,
beginning of the year. You wanted to hit 2009 with a bang.
With the, oh yeah. Yeah. See, I played the YouTube game long before y'all. So okay. I just graduated from uni and in the States. So that was when I was coming back. And so there's like a few days of a lull time after my graduation and my actual flight. So I'm like, I got nothing to do.
See,
I guess I'll just
like literally Justin Wong.
literally returns. Yeah,
This was your announcement video.
video. Yeah, coming back.
Like the most epic, like a homecoming. The prodigal son returns.
I'm gonna cut this into the video version of the podcast.
Oh my
You
god.
have to cut that into the video version.
Do I have your copyright permission, Justin?
My name is Justin Wong, and you have my permission to use that video in any way you see fit. Yes.
Wow, so legal, so legal.
I think we've gone past that. The fact that we've already talked about it, watched it, I think we have no choice but to put it in the video anyway.
I've forgotten all about that stupid video, but yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
Internet does not forget.
I should take it down.
No, don't.
It's really now.
Fuck me, I'm downloading it right now.
It doesn't
Give me my big mouth.
YouTube to MP4 converter. Where are you?
Wow.
Oh my god, yeah.
That
So
was amazing.
I have returned. Yes.
So, okay, before we end, of course, we got to say, like, if they want to find you on social medias.
Okay, wait, before that,
yes,
okay,
yes.
like, so what, can you let us know, Justin, what kind of movies we can expect on KiniDia soon? Or are you still very PNC about all of that? Like, what kind of films?
Okay.
Or...
Right now, yeah, it's hard to reach out to anyone. Everyone's in limbo right now. But now I can say that I have one definite movie in the pipeline. It's a black and white art house movie. So if you talk about obscure, this is Malaya Obscura, man. Oh my god.
I'm cycling through my head like how obscure.
I'm not going to say any titles, but I think I have an idea, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see.
Yeah.
There's going to be another black and white film on KiniDia. Fuck.
With no dialogue. Ding, ding, ding.
No dialogue.
Yeah.
This film. No dialogue?
Yeah.
You know, all of us are like rocking our breasts, like which.
Okay.
We shall talk this after
Okay.
the pod.
Before we end, let's go around between the three of us and tell Justin, what movies would you hope to see on KiniDia that you personally like remember watching, but maybe a lot of people don't?
Justin Wong returns.
The feature-length version of Justin Wong Returns.
Yes.
Starring Justin Wong as Justin Wong. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, do you guys have any movies that you're like, ooh, could you get this?
Yeah. Tell me, what do you want to see, folks?
Because how often do you get to there's never going to be a time where we're in the room with the head of Netflix going, dude, you need to put this on.
What do you want?
We got the next big thing. So,
Yes.
Actually,
and he doesn't have flicks in the title.
I don't.
I know nothing. Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
not kiddie flicks.
No,
It's still easier to say than Yishi or whatever the fuck that other one.
I cheat.
IG. Yeah. This.
But yeah. Do you have any? Because I do have a few.
I mean, I don't know, like, cause some of these movies have already been screened on other platforms, like Sellout,
Ooh, Sellout.
Oh,
That's a
shit,
good
right?
one.
Like Sellout,
Nice.
and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, people are like, "You watch?" I'm like, "Yes." Oh, never mind. Let's not go into that right now. You watch this film? I'm like, "Yeah, in the cinema." Like being the only person in the cinema. I don't know, like I mean, I would say James's stuff, James Lee, but then James already has his own
Yeah.
YouTube channel which
Yeah.
puts up all his stuff.
Yeah.
So things like Sellout, like the OG Malaysian English film, Spinning Gassing.
Ooh.
Oh, oh shit, spinning
Yeah.
Gassing, yes. Holy
I was
shit.
going to bring that one up as well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
Yes.
love the fuck out of Spinning Gassing, actually.
I looked it up, and the rights to that is owned by TriStar Columbia for some reason.
What?
Are you serious?
Back in the day, bitch! Back in the day!
Columbia?
Unless my
Holy
sources
shit.
were wrong, but yeah.
And TriStar Columbia, isn't that owned by Sony now?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
So yeah, we'll see.
I mean,
Not the Sony office at Mid Valley. That one for cameras only.
you want to Hollywood,
So since I know you go door to door, like not that door.
No, it's the one at Damansara. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Nick?
I mean, I always advocate for Cheap Plot because I'm like, that's still my favorite film.
It's there already.
So,
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if Amir would allow this because I remember it was still controversial at the time. But The Last Communist,
Hey, that is actually a good movie.
yeah,
actually, Amir's old stuff.
Early
actually,
stuff,
early
yeah.
stuff.
I would like to see James's indie stuff on this as well, even though he's already got a YouTube channel. But just like there's nothing wrong with double dipping,
yeah.
and just to fill out, because one thing I've noticed now that everyone is streaming, you can't. A lot of studios can't really afford to.
Not
Many people do the what's it called, the exclusive deal,
yeah.
because you're not going to reach everyone unless you're Disney. You're like, haha, we just want you on Disney Plus, which is finally coming here after 2 seasons of Mandalorian finished.
Yeah.
So all you VPNers have been the only ones to enjoy it. Hint, hint. For me, like apart from Spinning Gusting, because the time when Spinning Gusting came out, there were like 3 indie films that were originally banned that got re-released, and Spinning Gusting was one of them. Dari Jemapo ke Manchester, like I fucking
Okay.
love the shit out of that film.
I want to watch this film and I can't watch it. I don't know where to find it to watch it.
I found my old VCD, but it's so old. I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna play.
Wait, okay.
You know,
I actually got another one.
and Kaki Baka as well. because I never got to see that, but I did get to see Dari Jemapoka Manchester in KLCC.
I
Or like-
heard
That
yes.
movie's dope. But yeah, Nick, what was your other one?
Okay. Goodbye Boys. That was it.
Oh,
Bernard Foley's film, yeah. The one about the
Actually-
Boy Scouts.
and also
It's a rather homoerotic Boy Scout movie.
But I mean, like,
The shower in the rain scene. I was like, oh boy.
I got a surprise for you, Kai.
What?
I was in talks with Hishamuddin for Dari Jemapoka Manchester. I managed to track him down. However, he is slow to reply to his emails. So
it's fine. It's fine.
Fine, just keep it going. If you need to transfer VCR, I can. Beta's a bit tricky, but if you can find me a player, I can transfer that too.
No,
yeah,
I have the VC. I have I actually have a lot of the VCDs of all of the movies that I like. The Malaysian movies,
Which is
that I like.
320 by
Or
240.
DVDs. Yeah. Because
oh my gosh.
Remember,
I'm like,
VCDs at that resolution.
I don't know. I think no, maybe mine are DVDs. I think mine are DVDs.
Oh, DVDs would be
And then
a
I
little
can't
bit
remember
better.
the one with Nick Dorian, the Namron movie with Nick Dorian and the Delinquent Boys.
What?
The one where they were all
Nick, you were in
fighting.
a num.
I was.
What?
Sorry,
what was
not Nick
that?
Dorian. Sorry, Nick Davis.
Nick Davis, yes, Gado.
Thanks.
That's
I'm like,
Gado.
Gado.
Gado, yeah.
I was like, Nick.
Gado, yeah.
And then I was going to say Gado. I was like, was Nick a skinhead? No.
Gado
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I wanted Gado. I reached out to this to the producer. She is not interested at the time being.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Her Stories. That one's good.
Oh yes,
15 Malaysia.
I would accept 15 Malaysia actually.
Yeah.
I really would.
You can contact PTO.
Oh no,
Ika
another
Mayang.
Yes, Ika Mayang. Yes, bring it on.
another Namron one. Psycho Pencuri Hati.
Psycho Pencuri Hati.
Actually,
That
I remember
one.
that title.
I actually love Psycho Pencuri.
Oh, you saw it? Okay. I spoke to the producer of that one as well. He unfortunately already
Sold it to someone else.
to someone else. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, see, like, we remember these films.
Yeah.
You know, even though they got very little, release. And I got to tell you, like, I love the fact that you set up this site.
Oh,
And,
Thank you.
Oh, cannot
You
lah.
know?
I was
What?
going to suggest Terbaik dari Langit. That's like, oh, that's Astro Shaw.
No, that's pretty good.
Didn't. Oh, was this a short film in my head? Michael Chen, didn't he do some sort of kung fu action film at some point?
It's a short film.
That was a
That's
short film.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's called Strength. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. While we are on that topic, I want to state on record that
Uh-huh.
I want to, as in the human desire to put Bobby on KiniDia.
Oh.
However,
Yeah, that is.
that police report is a bit of
Not helping.
Not helping.
things.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Namewee, big fan, but just things are in the way.
Get it.
Oh.
Yeah. That would be. Oh shit. Yeah.
I mean, are you against being like premiering indie films on the website?
Premiering, like
Yeah.
the first appearance ever is on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure, bring it on. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Especially now that we can't even go to the cinemas anymore. So,
There you go.
I come to think of it, I only saw one movie in the cinemas in the entire of 2020. Only one.
Tenet?
Yes.
Tenet.
Yeah.
Wasn't the only Malaysian film that was released in cinemas Raw?
Yeah, because it was released just before the pandemic.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's why when Goggle was like, because of the pandemic, like, like some movies that wouldn't usually be noticed got a chance to shine, like Row and Kickflip. And I'm like, aren't those the only two local movies that were released? And mine didn't even go to the cinema. That was a streaming release.
Yeah. There wasn't any
Yeah.
other local film.
No.
No,
Nope.
because we're
There were
so
a bunch of telly movies, but no local films.
we're so cinema based still, right? Like we don't have
Yeah.
we like we don't have a platform for this, which is great now, Justin, that you have given people a platform to do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Where are the t-shirts? I want a t-shirt.
You want a T-shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want a T-shirt? Okay.
Do you have a
You know, those
t-shirt?
merchandising shit.
I have one for
Yeah.
myself. So that when I get invited to speak anywhere, I just put on my KiniDia shirt with like a coat on top of it and do my keynote.
No, you should have 3, and then a name tag. One that says me, and the one that says myself, and one that says I.
Yes. So yeah, before we
No,
call
you
this,
should put in the about us, like the team, and then you take photos of yourself with different disguises.
Yes, pretty much.
A mustache in one, a beard in the other, a Groucho
another
Marx
one,
glasses.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, before we call this to a close, of course, if they want to find KiniDia, they can go to kinidia.com, KINIDIA.com. If they want to find you on social media, where can they find you?
You can find me at Justin De Wong. Search for Justin De Wong at Instagram and Twitter.
And for
Yeah, because searching Justin Wong gets you a gamer with a YouTube channel.
Yes, the greatest Street Fighter gamer in all time. So,
Oh wow.
Is he of all time?
well, he's up there. He's up there.
Okay.
Up there, yeah.
You need to train yourself and then challenge Justin Wong.
yes,
Oh,
Justin Wong versus Justin the Wong.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I have limits, so I know I built all this shit, but no.
I think we should just let him focus on KiniDia. I think
Yeah.
that may be slightly more beneficial.
A little bit.
and the social medias for KiniDia are
Social media, yeah, KiniDia Media. Yeah, it's done.
okay.
Yeah.
Just one word.
KiniDia Media.
KiniDia Media, yes.
Was KiniDia taken?
Yes.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. I think it was by this dude named KiniDia or something like that. I know, it's like and it's not even active. I'm like, fuck lah. So yeah, KiniDia Media.
Oh my
Okay.
god, yeah.
All right.
KiniDia. Oh, KiniDia is also a jewelry brand.
Yeah. That's okay. I mean, it's harder to get original names these days. So.
Yeah.
Well, your website is Golden Diamond, sir.
Golden
Yes.
Diamond?
Golden Diamond.
So do us a
Yeah.
favor, go check out KiniDia, give Justin support because it's not them, it's a him.
Yes.
Give
Well,
Justin some love. And all the other films as well. Go check
Yeah.
it out. I mean, it's $9.90. I mean, you can afford that in this pandemic. That's what a meal.
yeah. Okay, so with that, shall we call it?
Yes.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah, so thank you so much for listening. My name is Amelia Chen.
I am Nick Dorian.
I'm Carol Mbaha, and with us is...
Justin Wong. Thanks for watching.
Keep eating out, yeah.
KiniDia!